Hello everyone, welcome back to Yami Yuda. And today I'll be sharing with you the selected top 10 word quotes of Buddha. So I'm glad to share this with you because I really personally choose this top 10 word quotes. There are some, Buddha has so many quotes, but there are quotes which are up to 10 words only. So I really choose the top 10 word quotes for us to remember easily. The shorter, the better. So I hope you will enjoy in this presentation, and you will be with me in the next 10 minutes in this presentation. So I would like to invite you to be our partner in our YouTube channel, the Yami Yuda, and be a Yudan. You know, Yuda is the greatest, one of the greatest of all uh, Jedi's, and he trained the greatest Jedi's in history. So I would like to, to 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 name this channel out from Yuda, because I believe that he's a good teacher. He's an example of wisdom and of learning. So I'd like to encourage you to learn. So in this video, in this presentation, I would like to give you some encouragement through philosophy, through learning, and uh, from the greatest men in history, and from philosophy and anything under the sun. So I'd like to share it with you, and I have so much fun preparing this presentation. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and click the bell button uh, for you to be notified every time I will be sharing with you some of our videos. So previously we have the introduction of Buddha, and now um, we have the top 10 word quotes of Buddha. So please, again, like, comment, subscribe, and click the bell button. Now, let's start with the first out of the top 10. So number one, of course, on love. So according to Buddha, true love is born from understanding. You cannot love someone not unless you understand that someone. I believe that if you understand somebody, you can really love that somebody deep within your heart. Why? Because you really understand. So if you want to love someone truly, so understand that someone. Take time. So true love really takes time. Love is not an accident. So along the way, I really agree on Buddha, because for us to acquire something, for per Burdu, if you want to acquire something, it takes time and effort for you to acquire certain capital. So for me, if you want to acquire true love, it takes time, because we need to understand someone, and that understanding, is the beginning of true love. And then the next is on your mind, number two. According to Buddha, remembering a wrong is like carrying a burden on the mind. So, if we commit mistakes, errors, but what is good with our brains is that our brains seems to forget the things that we have done so wrong in the past. So, better that we have to forget the mistakes that we have done in the past, and then forget all of those things, and of course we have to learn all of those things, but keep on remembering them will really give us so much stress. So forget. And then the next one is on compassion. Give even if you only have a little. This is quite similar with the parable of Jesus Christ, when there are two people giving some offerings and tithes, a rabbi, a rich man, and a Pharisee, compared to a widow who gives a little. And then Jesus Christ, praise that widow who gives so little out from what she can afford. So giving is not a matter of how much you give, but giving is uh, how much you can afford. and how much are willing to give. Even how little it is giving. So for Buddha, you have developed compassion once you give. So sometimes prayer is not enough. It takes a, a peso for prayers. Sometimes for prayers to be more effective. If somebody's asking us for money for to buy medicine or food, sometimes it takes a little centavo for us to to give somebody what really they wanted than just by pity them or just praying for them. Number four, on your words. According to Buddha, the tongue like a sharp knife. It kills without drawing blood. So as if these words of Buddha have some parallel with the Bible, with the Christian Bible. That the word of God is like an two-edged sword. In this case, Buddha is referring to the tongue, and and even the book of James also, the tongue is like a wildfire, it can destroy easily. But here Buddha is referring it to a sharp knife. It can really kill. Words can kill. Remember this: words can kill. By just simple words, people fight, people kill each other. People accuse each other, people file suit, and people goes to court. So remember, if you can zip our mouth, and thus it can save lives. So by taming our tongue, by holding our words, sometimes it saves lives. So you know uh, this is a reminder for us. Number five, on suffering. According to Buddha, pain is certain, suffering is optional. So everybody feels the pain. Everybody, could experience being sick. Everybody could experience, the moment you were born, your mother is in pain. Now you're conscious, you grow, then of course you grow old, you experience all the sickness in the world, and then you die, and then you suffer not only physical pain but emotional pain. All of this pain is we are not exempted of all of this. We are not exempted. So I believe that pain is universal. Everybody suffers pain. I mean experiencing pain, but to suffer is optional. So it's up to you. Next is number six, on suffering. The root of suffering is attachment. Remember this, once we are attached to something, we suffer. This is the understanding of Buddha. Buddha believes that once we are attached with something or with a person, once they are gone, then we suffer. Okay? So our attachment to something or to a person will only makes us suffer once they are gone. But once they are still there, of course, we also suffer. Why? Because we will have to spend time, we have to take care, we have to finance, we have to exert efforts uh, to maintain, of that person or of that thing being attached. Just like, having a new cell phone, we will have to buy a new case, we will spend some money for the loads, we will have to keep it safe, uh, all of these things brings us some forms of suffering. Much more if it is gone, then we suffer a lot. Next is on yourself. According to Buddha, doubt everything, find your own light. Sometimes doubting on something will encourage learning. That's why in the workplace I encourage people to doubt, because doubts, brings some new knowledge. For Buddha, it brings us into the light, and that makes it more productive. But sometimes doubting all the time without any purpose could bring us more damage. So um, I would like to tell you that if you doubt, be deliberate. Plan it, because planning and doubting in a deliberate manner, I guess, are more productive, than by just plan by doubting uh, anytime and everywhere. Okay, sometimes that cause more bad things. And then the next, number 8, on yourself. If you truly love yourself, you could never hurt another one. Remember this. So loving does not start outside. For Buddha, it starts inside. And once you can love yourself truly, then you can love another person truly, and thus you cannot hurt them. And then you will even love them more. So again, those who do not have yet their love life, do not have yet somebody to love, are in need of love, first love yourself first, and then later on, uh, uh, and then later on, you can love more other people. You can give more love. Once you can give more love, then love comes back right to you. Okay. Then on death, number 9, live every act fully as if it were your last. Today this is my last day. That's why I made it quite some time, really to share this with you. And for me, sharing this with you gives me a little fulfillment, even in a 10 or 12 minutes. So live every act fully as if it were your last. Sometimes Lothar was asked, what if the day will end tomorrow? In the pandemic, sometimes everything is uncertain. So what if the day will end tomorrow? Lothar said, I will plant a tree. You see how optimistic he is. Martin Luther is so optimistic. Even, remembered during his time, he was against with the Catholic Church. He was protesting against the Catholic Church, but he's optimistic. Same as with Buddha. Live every act fully as if it were your last. And then the last one on happiness, because I want you to be happy. One who acts on truth is happy in this world. Remember that. So once you are in the truth, you will be happy. So I hope as you follow my channel and learn the lives of philosophers, I hope you will be more happier. So next episode, we will have Marx, life, and works. So I love Marx so much. I like Marx, the way he wrote, the way he present things in economy or in economics. So I like Marx. That's why we will have Marx next time, life and works of Marx. So I want you to be happy. So please be a Yodan, like, comment, and subscribe, and click the bell button. And I hope you will enjoy this presentation. And I will download this on Twitter and on my LinkedIn. The slides will be available on the LinkedIn. Thank you.